Letting go of someone you truly love is never easy, but you're not alone. In this video, I share real talk, honest advice, and practical tips on how to move on from someone you love, heal your heart, and start feeling like you again. Whether it was a breakup, a one-sided love, or the end of something meaningful, this video is for anyone struggling to let go and move forward. Let's get into the video. Number 1. Set healthy boundaries with your ex and look to the future. Love for an ex or someone who doesn't return your feelings will limit you. The more time you invest in something that cannot be, the more time it'll take for you to find something that can. Depending on the circumstance, no contact with a former partner or friend may help you keep your mind focused on healing. Physical and emotional distance means you aren't constantly reminded of the hurt, the damage done, or being tempted to return to the relationship. It will help you let them go without the mental or emotional load of checking in on them or opening old wounds while you're trying to heal. Remove physical reminders. If you constantly see reminders of your ex around your home, like photos, gifts, or notes, consider putting these items away. You don't have to throw them out, but placing them out of sight will help minimize triggers that could bring up difficult emotions. This doesn't have to be a forever change, but long enough that you have ample time to recover. This time of no contact will give your brain time to adjust and shift them into the X category and break the habit of seeing them as your partner in thousands of little ways. Look, a breakup is an incredible opportunity for reinvention. At this time, I want you to acknowledge that life can be even better than before. I want you to take the time to re-examine your life. Try focusing on reshaping your life to be the person you want to be. Spending some time reconnecting with your dreams and goals will help you move on from the other person. Try to think about those things that make your heart smile and the ways you envision your life in 3 months, 1 year, or 3 years. Get out of your comfort zone, push yourself in different ways, and try new activities. Perhaps there were things about your relationship that felt limiting. Maybe you loved to go out and be social, but your partner preferred to stay in. Go do those things. Seize this opportunity to get involved in those new pastimes and even make new friends. Not only are you opening yourself up to having some fun and meeting interesting people, but you're also proving to yourself that life goes on even after this person is no longer part of it. So, embrace the growing pains and stretch those confining limits you've placed upon yourself. Even if you're alone, even if it feels scary, you can make new and exciting experiences on your own, and you never know who you might meet along the way. If you do meet someone, try to be open and honest about what you're looking for and what you're currently able to give. Try to look forward rather than back into your past, even if it's difficult at first. Avoid the need to compare your ex-partner with every new person you meet. Everyone's different and can offer different things. Let them surprise you. Always remember that progress is not always linear. After a period of improvement, you might see yourself slowly moving on. It can be frustrating to experience a setback, such as being emotionally affected when reminded once again of the person we once loved. At times like these, I want you to keep in mind that progress is not always linear. You will have some better days and some not so good days, and that is perfectly normal. Number 2. Acknowledge and accept your feelings. It's often said, the best way to get over a person you once loved is to get under someone else. In this case, I propose a twist. That person should be you. I want you to go under your loudest feelings of sadness and longing and dive deeper into your emotional needs and experience. By doing this, you will emerge from heartbreak stronger, more self-aware, and with a greater sense of self-love. The worst mistake that I see people make during a breakup is they hide what they are feeling. They start to look for ways in order to drown their feelings. They find solace at the end of a bottle or tend to hide from them. The longer you do this, the worse your situation will become. So instead of being a coward, face the pain of heartbreak, head on towards it, and don't hide. So, as I have said, I want you to go under your loudest feelings of sadness and longing and dive deeper into your emotional needs and experience. Look, it's important to accept the reality of your past relationship and remember why you and your ex broke up in the first place. I want you to try to remember that they were a person with flaws and there's a reason the relationship ended. Write them down. Take a picture of your ugly, sad, and crying face and remember, if they really were the love of your life, would you have snot all over your face right now? If you can't remember their bad qualities, ask your friends and family. They probably have some suggestions they've been holding back. Doing this will make you accept the reality of your past relationship and help you realize that they were not meant for you and give you the incentive to move on. Give yourself time to feel your feelings, but do your best to intentionally work towards a place where moving on feels possible. When we lose someone close to us, even if the separation is by choice, there's a natural period of mourning. This is a healthy process that helps you come to terms with what has happened. Give yourself the space to cry, reflect, and express these feelings openly, either by journaling or talking with a close friend. Allow yourself to process. Instead of burying your emotion, take time to process. Spend some days quietly and let yourself feel raw emotions without suppressing them. Remember, these emotions won't last forever, and accepting them now will help pave the way for genuine recovery. After all, if your end goal is to find a loving, fulfilling romantic relationship, mending your broken heart and being ready to accept love again will be key. Whatever you do, don't feel rushed. Know that this process takes time, and it's absolutely fine to go at your own pace. Number 3. Try relying on your support system. If you're used to that person being the one you told the great news or the bad news, then you're kind of susceptible to that. Every time something happens, I want you to put your mom on speed dial, or your best friend when this happens again. If there are certain times that you're used to talking to that person, just start sort of connecting more with somebody else so it becomes a habit. Otherwise you will end up calling your ex when you're in a vulnerable position. And we do not want that. Don't be afraid to reach out to friends, family for help as you recover from a broken heart. You don't have to face this difficult love situation alone, and having people in your life who have your best interest at heart can be an integral part of moving on and letting go. Allow yourself to seek out help and be open to receiving it. When you surround yourself with people who have your back and want only the very best for you, you will get out of that pain and recognize that you have a lot to be thankful for. The rewards are twofold, as this also helps strengthen those non-romantic relationships. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. I will see you in the next video.